Hi. I did not prep anyone that I was doing a live today because I didn't know if I would actually get to it because there was like a long line of things that I had to do. But I wanted to show you the new swing tanks. They are in stock. So you'll notice that this March we had the first launch was SweetLegs, and then the second launch that is usually typically SweetLegs was actually just swing tanks. The reason for that was COVID delays, and they kind of pushed our round of SweetLegs into next month. So April, we're going to see lots of fun SweetLegs. Crop line is coming soon. We have like a rough estimate, but we're not revealing any information yet because things can change. Everything's very fluid in COVID. But if you are like gung-ho, ready for crops to come out, apparently we are going to have the warmest spring in a good chunk of years. I don't remember it ever being 20 degrees in March, so yay. So I guess having crops a little earlier this year, because I think they came out early May last year, so having them a little early this year would be exciting. But if you want to be on the list for notifications for crops, feel free to private message me. I can do the notification via Facebook or email. So just send me your details through private message, and I can put you on the list. So right now I'm wearing the black swing tank. Black was actually out last year. I brought it back again this year, which is great. I had still had the black in stock, but I didn't have all sizes. Sizes were sold out. To give you an idea, the swing tanks are probably my best selling sweet top. If you haven't worn them before, you will fall in love. If you've worn them before, you're probably going to want every color that came out this spring. And so we have like the tunics and the tees and the long sleeve tees, and the swing tanks outpace every single one of those. And tunics, like, they sell all year round really, really well. But the swing tanks, like, they fly in the summertime. I could not believe how fast they flew last year. I'm really excited that they brought out more colors this year. We only had 4 last year. We had black, slate, dove gray, and blush. And we got 4 colors, plus we got white, and then black is restocked. So I still have some of the dove gray and the slate and the blush left in stock. Not in all sizes, but I do still have some. So if that was, if you fall in love with the new colors or want one of the old colors, I do still have some left. I'm just gonna slide over real quick and make sure I'm off camera. And I'm going to just change into one of the colors because I didn't want to like come on to the video being like, yeah, hey, here's the new colors. I wanted to like do the big reveal. So I wore black. But anyways, black is back, which is great. Black is back, and SweetLegs too, if you missed that announcement. Woo. Okay. So this one might be my favorite. I might say that about every single one. I've already tried them all on because I had to obviously do like a TikTok and show them all off, and I'll have that posted later, which is why like half my makeup is off because I sweat it all off while I was trying to do my freaking TikTok videos. That's why my hair looks good. That's why my makeup is done. You know, it's content shooting day when I look like this, because I don't look like this every day. I really don't. And I just got my hair did, so my roots are fresh. So I may have timed that with the arrival of my swing tanks, so I could kind of get them all in, shoot all my content, and have my hair super pretty. So if you like my hair, you can thank Emily at Amour. I can never say Amour. Amour. Love in French salon. There you go. So this is sea glass. It might be my favorite. I love mint. I love this color. It's not the same. Darn, I wish I'd pulled my mint tea out. If you had the mint teas that we had when we originally launched, we had it in a tunic and we had it in a classic tee. No, relax fit tee. If you had the mint then, that one was a little more blue. This one's like more on the seafoam green, but it's super pretty. I love it so much. This is the only one I'm going to change into. I promise won't change like outfits every single time. Are they made big or are they same size as the tunics? So they are exactly the same as the layering. Oh my gosh. The swing tanks from last year. So if you bought a swing tank from last year, they are made the same. They do not fit as big as the tunic, in my opinion. Now the new classic tunics versus the relaxed tunics. Relaxed tunics fit like massive. But the new classic fit, I'm wearing the same size in the classic fit tunic that I wear in the swing tank. Now the classic fit tunic, it's a bit different on the bottom, right? So this one's got like a, not a high low, but it definitely has like a, I call it a swoop. So it comes up and goes back down, where the tunic is very, very full, and it's got pockets. So because it has the pockets, it is built a little wider. A lot of people love that. Some people don't. I think this suits so many people versus a lot of people who are a bit smaller frame feel like the tunic is just a lot for them. And the swing tank kind of is like the middle ground. So it still hangs really, really well. Like, we're not tight. We're very loose. And it covers the bum, which is the important thing. It covers the front. But it kind of has like, so I buy the large to wear with my SweetLegs because it covers my bum. But I buy the mediums to wear with my shorts. Just because I tend to like kind of like tuck it in a little bit. But the fabric is so nice. It feels cool to the touch. I don't know. It's some sort of magic. They don't put us in on this information. I'm like, why can't everything feel like this? Why can't the tees? Why can't the tunics? Why can't everything feel like this? And it's explained to us that this is like a process that they do for the tees because it's warmer weather. They want them to breathe a little better. They want them to be lighter. So fantastic. Well done. I love them. I have them in every color, and I wear them all year round, but I'm a very warm person. So I tend to wear tank tops and just a sweater over top because I'm a very warm person. And I don't like having like sleeves and then sleeves, and whew, I'm getting hot just thinking about it. Okay, so this is the sea glass. And for perspective, I'm wearing large. And I wear medium when I'm wearing shorts. The black one that I was wearing before, that was my medium. It still covers, like it's still really, really good. I just prefer, I find it is like a touch shorter. So when I'm wearing shorts and I don't need to cover this aspect of me, I don't mind it being like a little bit shorter. Also, again, when I tuck it in a bit, and I wear it with jeans. Again, I don't need all this covered when I'm wearing my jeans because they conceal a little bit more. All right, so let's do the next color. This was probably, I believe this was the most popular. So this is Marine. Also very, very pretty. In my TikTok that you will see me post later, I wear all of them. So you can see I'm a very fair person. Not a lot of colors, especially when we come to summer. I got that warm tone going on, and not everything is always that great, but I loved every single one of them, and I thought they looked really, really good. So anyways, this is the Marine. This was the most popular when I did my poll, which if you participated in my poll before we launched, when we got the sneak preview, I just want to thank you. You have no idea how valuable that information is for me, especially when we are given the opportunity to kind of like give you a sneak peek, and you guys can give me your feedback on what you love and what you don't love. That helps me when I'm ordering, because if I didn't know I love this one, I would have ordered this one the most because that's the one I love. And I tend to order what I like when I don't know what everybody else is going to like, when I got to order blind. But when you guys gave me your feedback, I was like, oh, not a lot of people like the white. I love the white. I wanted to order lots of white, but everyone was like, nope, I like these three. And so that you have no idea. It saves me so much money to not order blind when you guys participate in those polls. And that's why I'm able to kind of like, hey, tell me what you love, and then I will draw somebody to win a tank top or SweetLegs if it's a SweetLegs. Even though I'm giving away free product, it actually saves me so much money on the other end because I'm not wasting and ordering so much product that nobody's going to buy. So anyways, Marine, another really, really great color. I just want to show you what it was. If you do have our slate, so this was slate blue that came out last year, and this is the Marine compared to it. So this might help if you have the slate blue that you bought last year and you're like, oh, I already have a blue. It's not the same. It's so good. And as always, SweetLegs is very, very thoughtful when they're doing their colors. And the colors usually run through the SweetLegs, which means they'll probably run through the crops. So that is the Marine compared to the slate. And then I think the next most popular one was Orchid, which is like a purple. Again, really, really popular. I love purple. I love it when SweetLegs does purple. So this one was definitely on like the list I knew I was going to order a lot of. But look how pretty it is. I love it. Actually, look at, see, we put the SweetLegs stuff in the inside. It goes really nice with mint. Like it is, they're very, very complementing colors. So if we have some like minty SweetLegs, this would go very nice with it. I love this one. These ones mine. And then we have, what have I done here? I've done this one, this one, this one. So the last one of the 4 colors that came out this spring is soft coral. So it is like a really, it's like a peach, but a very, very soft peach, not a very orangey peach, which I think because it's a soft peach is why I can get away with it. I usually can't get away with like oranges. I just don't have the skin tone for it. But this actually looked really, really nice. So I was really, really happy. Again, look, see, it goes killer with this color combo. I'm just saying. Really, really pretty. I really, really like this one. I liked all of them, which is why I now own several in all the colors, which a few of you do as well. And then the last one we brought out was white. Now we have the tee in white, just the short sleeve, and we have the tank top, the swing tank in white, and we also have the layering tank. So the difference between the layering tank and the swing tank, what I'm wearing, layering tank is like a layering tank. So this is like a layering piece. So it is very fitted to the body, and you would wear it underneath. Most people wear it under shirts that they don't necessarily have bum coverage on. I wear it underneath everything because I like it under my sweatshirts. Again, tank top. I don't like sleeves, so I wear them under everything. But there's a bit of a price difference too. So you'll notice that when you're looking at tanks, if it's $25, that is the layering tank. If it's $35, that is the swing tank. Just to kind of, also there's pictures, you'll be able to tell. I keep it very separate on the website because I don't want anybody to make any mistakes. But anyways, here's the white. White is actually super, super difficult to make. It is the most difficult color, shade, whatever you want to call it. It is, when it comes to textiles, it is the most difficult. It is the most inconsistent, is the one that requires the harshest chemicals. And SweetLegs has done major, major milestones to remove the type of chemicals that it goes into the textile industry that is bad for the environment, that is bad for the waters. So the reason why it's taken so long for us to get white is because of how hard it is to make and how costly it is to make, because they want to stay on the environmental side. So our whites are always a bit more limited when it comes to the amount, because they're so inconsistent in the colors. SweetLegs has a very, very high regard on what was a pass-fail for quality. So the white is always a little bit less in quantity, but the quality is always super high. So I just kind of want to point that out. If you might find too, if you buy the white swing tank and you have the white layering tank, they are different batches, made completely separately. So you'll notice there may be like a shade difference, and you'll probably notice that when you go to other places like Old Navy or Gap or somewhere else, and you can see all their tees, but like it almost looks like there's a shade difference. It almost looks like some are a bit more yellow, some are a bit more blue, some, like, it's just, you can't really see it on its own. It looks white. When you hold it up against other ones, and Old Navy is like, I always notice this the most because I think they have so many batches, and so many different manufacturers that are making them all, you can see kind of the difference. So I always like to point that out. Like if you do get this one and you're like, oh, I love it, and then you realize you get home, you're like, why does this look a little bit different than the layering tank or the tee that I actually, this and the tee match really, really well. But I do like to like kind of put that out there, that the white is the hardest to make. Because also it's so hard on the fabric, it makes it a bit more sheer. So then that's why they have to work so hard on special chemicals to do it. Yeah, and then the other one was, and black is back. So that's 4 new colors plus white, and then black is back. So that is all the new stuff that I have. Again, new launch of SweetLegs will be in April. Crops are coming. We get on my to notify list if you want to know when the minute crops drop, because I think they're going to be the bomb and they're going to fly like they did last year. yeah, so I think that's everything. I always feel like I'm forgetting something and then I tend to ramble, but you guys are always so great in asking me questions. And did I miss anything? Oh, Erin, I hear you on the white. Seriously, last year was the first time since before I had children, I bought a white sweater. It was a sweatshirt. I've worn it a few in my videos. It's a high-low, or no, it's not high-low. It's like cut up to here. I got it from Aerie. My daughter, now last year, my daughter was 12 and my son was 10. And that was the first time where I'm like, oh my gosh, I can buy a white sweater. My children aren't going to be all over me with their hands and their faces and staining my sweatshirt. I can actually wear white again. So I totally hear you on that. It's on the horizon. You might get there. But you can always wear a layering tank. Layering tank, you cover it up a good chunk. I love the coral as well. Oh, let me just show you two. These are the blush from last year and the Dove Gray from last year. Compared to, I'm gonna just compare the purple and the blush. So the colors are really, really bold this spring. And I wouldn't say muted, they were really pretty last year. I still wear these all the time and they still go, I still see SweetLegs that come out that go excellent with this. I wear this tank top with my Legendary all the time. So that they're still, don't get me wrong, they are still very, very relevant in wearing with your SweetLegs. But I do like to show you that the shades, but they're not gonna bring out the same tank tops all the time, right? We're always gonna have different colors. Anyways, I think that's everything. Ooh, let's check. Nobody else has any comments. This will be recorded. If you're just tuning in right now, when I hit the end on this one, it'll pop up again and you can watch it again. By all means, send me a message if you want to pick up a swing tank. They are live on my website. You can shop through there too. Once this is all posted, there'll also be hot links within the video that you can touch on to see them better. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I know it's only Thursday, but we're almost there.